Alright, school's over, and I'm very late to make a video about this. Welcome to LTIAY. So today we'll be talking about my experience about this year's RSPC, or the Regional Schools Press Conference located at Ilocos Sur. I know that some of you guys are going to say, "Okay, B, you said in your announcement video that you're not going to make a LTI video about it. Why did you still do it anyway?" Well, it's because it's a memorable moment for me and I wanted to share it with you all. So before we start, please hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you won't miss any more updates. So without further ado, let's begin. In April 5th, the first thing that we did before RSPC was to have a lecture. This lecture is very strict and you have to write down each and every single detail that you have to learn for RSPC. We have our lecture in the headquarters of DepEd, or the Department of Education in San Carlos City, together with our allies who won in the DSPC in both elementary and secondary levels. Both St. Charles Academy and Central 1 are the only ones who won in radio broadcasting in both English and Filipino. Us Charlesians won in the secondary level, while the Central 1 students won in the elementary level. We were also with the TV broadcasters as well, because both radio and TV broadcasters were combined so that the lecturer won't have any problems with the lecture. Also, there were some changes in the lecture, such as the infomercial should be at least 30 to 45 seconds long, and it will not exceed more than 45 seconds. The news should reach at least 25 to 30 seconds long, and it should not exceed more than 30 seconds as long as it's understandable. Both intro and outro should be 15 to 20 seconds long. Always use the cause, climax, and effect in making your news and infomercial. Always know your target audience, topic, and explanation for your infomercial, and the entire newscast will only last in 8 minutes. 2 minutes of preparation such as mic and music testing, 5 minutes for the entire newscast. If you want to see the duration of the 5-minute newscast, the link is in the description below, and 1 minute for leaving and cleaning. After our lecture, we decided to take a nap while my other fellow broadcasters decided to review the rules that they wrote during the lecture, because after the lecture of the radio broadcasters, it's now the TV broadcasters' turn for their lecture. After our lecture, we decided to go home and pack our stuff. In April 8th, we had our checkup in the DepEd HQ, because if we don't have our checkup, we won't be able to go to Ilocos Sur. After our checkup, we went back to our homes and finished packing up our stuff. I already packed my stuff during the weekends with the help of my mom, and it turned out pretty good because it was clean, organized, and secured. I know that some of you guys are going to ask, "Okay, B, if you and your fellow staffers went home after your checkup, does that mean you skipped school?" Actually, no, because it was very hot due to the rising heat temperatures here in the Philippines, and because of that, there were no classes. I went to sleep at 8 a.m. and woke up at 10:15 p.m. with the help of Pokemon Sleep. I took a bath, changed my clothes, brushed my teeth, and went straight to school. When my mom parked inside the school, everyone was there along with their luggages. I was surprised because the guardhouse turned into a bus station because everyone's luggages were there and they were waiting for the bus to arrive. At 11:50 p.m., the bus finally arrived and it was from our sister school, St. Columban's College from Lingayen, Pangasinan. I immediately put my luggages inside the bus and sat right next to our male anchor, Kuya Dean Macaranas. I said goodbye to my mom and we left at exactly 12 in the midnight. Our destination is a public school located in Ilocos Sur called Paing Elementary School, and it's 216 kilometers away from St. Charles Academy. Both the bus and the school's utility van were used on the way to Ilocos Sur, because all of us staffers stayed in the bus along with our luggages, while the van was used for carrying the extra items such as a giant rice cooker, a giant wok, some pots and pans, cooking utensils, seasonings, sacks of rice, jugs and gallons of water, printers, copy papers, ball pens, extension wires, mattresses, pillows, bed sheets, blankets, and a foldable bed. During our field trip to Ilocos Sur, I played some Pokemon Go and I caught a bunch of Pokemon, including this shiny Scyther. After 5 hours, we finally arrived to Paing Elementary School, and the teachers told us the boys and girls will have a separate room except the elementary students. The boys' room is between our allies, the TV broadcasters, and the elementary students, while the girls' room is right next to the elementary students and in a nearby sink. The shower room is right at the corner, and both the boys and the girls' room have their own bathrooms. When we went to our rooms, the teachers in Paing only gave us some cardboards as our beds. That's why everyone has their own mattresses and foldable beds. Everyone except me. My mom didn't give me a mattress for me to sleep on, but she did give me a bed sheet. So my coach, Sir Melvin, gave me a foldable bed. P.S. It wasn't his foldable bed. He borrowed it from our former school coordinator before she got a heat stroke. I slept right next to Kuya Dean because we got close to each other since the SPC. At 5:15 a.m., I went to sleep and woke up at 9:30 a.m. Don't believe me? Here's proof from Pokemon Sleep. Our breakfast was a burger steak from Jollibee, and our technical and coach, Kuya Mike and Sir Melvin, were gone for the registration for RSPC. Same goes to the Filipino broadcasters as well. The rest of us broadcasters, however, stayed in Paing to take it easy, while the others decided to take a look around and discover the place. When I got out of the room, the view was beautiful because you could easily see the mountains and trees clearly. After that, I took a stroll to the entire campus, and turns out that we, Charlesians, aren't the only ones in Paing. I also found out some other students that are hanging out, and turns out that they're from San Carlos City as well. Meaning to say that Paing Elementary School is a resting place for the San Carlos City Division. After that, I didn't do anything that much, so I decided to catch some Z's. At night, we practice our own yell, and it goes like this. San Carlos City! Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! LETSGO, let's go! San Carlos panalo, di magpapatalo. LETSGO, let's go! San Carlos panalo, di magpapatalo. Kami ay lalaban, walang susukuan. Dala ang bandera, San Carlos, maayos. Taas sandata, dala ang depensa, sumigaw. San Carlos, maayos! After practicing, we called it a day. At 7 a.m., I got myself prepared for the opening ceremony of RSPC. Just like in DSPC, we can only wear our white t-shirts, but you can wear your ID to represent your division. We went to the convention center in Vigan, and it's only 9.3 kilometers away from Paing. Anyways, we arrived at the convention center, and when we went inside, it was crowded and the entire building is majestic. You can even see a painting that contains the entire history of Ilocos Sur. We were also provided some matching jackets to wear so that we can represent the San Carlos City Division. During the opening, each and every single division have their own flag, and I didn't recognize the flag of San Carlos City until I saw the logo. There was some singing and dancing along with some words of welcome and an awesome host. I was shocked on how amazing the male host sounds when he speaks because he really modulated his voice to the next level. And as for the female host, she sounds pretty nice. For the words of welcome, it was none other than Bam Alegre. Bam Alegre is a Filipino news reporter in GMA Network and GMA News TV. Fun fact, Bam Alegre's coach is none other than Jessica Soho herself. Jessica Soho is a Filipino news broadcaster who worked on GMA Network, and she even has her own magazine show called Kapuso Mo Jessica Soho, or KMJS for short. Bam Alegre lives in Ilocos Sur, while Jessica Soho lives in La Union. After Bam Alegre's words of welcome, we decided to perform our own yell. During our yell, every division must have a representative to hold the mic and yell to show their pride. And we chose my classmate Angel because she has the highest pitched voice than all of us. After our yell, we decided to return to Paing to take a rest while the individual students will start to compete. We had some lunch, change our clothes, and trained harder and harder for the next day because after the individual contestants, the next will be the group contestants. We applied each and every single lesson that we've learned from our lecture, and we were ready for the competition. It's now the group contestants' turn for the contest. We got ourselves prepared, and we went to St. Paul College of Ilocos Sur, which is 7.9 kilometers away from Paing. Fun fact! The St. Paul College of Ilocos Sur is the place where the Filipino action series FPJ's Ang Provinciano takes place in episodes 1652 to 1655, or Season 9, Episodes 208 to 211. FPJ's Ang Provinciano is a Filipino drama action series that is based on the eponymous 1996 film with the same name. It has a total of 1,696 episodes, making it the longest-running drama series of ABS-CBN. The series premiered in September 28, 2015, and ended in August 12, 2022. When we arrived in St. Paul at 8 a.m., we were already late, and the lecture has already started. In every RSPC, our coaches cannot go inside the campus to help their representative radio broadcasters, since we already got some knowledge from our lecture. We only got a few ideas that we learned from the lecture, such as you will be provided some articles for every news, such as international, national, local, sports, and showbiz news. They will also provide you an article along with a graph/chart for your infomercial, and the topic is about the heat index or the heat wave of the Philippines. We can only use 4 types of news for our newscast, and it's up to us to choose which one we will use for our newscast. You cannot use your phone during the making of your newscast and during your newscast, but you can use it after your newscast, but you cannot contact your coach or any of your allies from your division. You will also have your own room that has your division's name on it. You will also have a personal unit to keep an eye on you from your actions, especially when you use your phone. Also, they will not warn you from using your phone. They will keep their mouths shut and they will report it after making your newscast. You are only given 2 hours to make your newscast and practice it as well. Once it hits at the exact time, and if you don't finish your newscast, you will be given a 1-point deduction. After a lecture, we had a Q&A about the rules and if there's some extras that they will allow or not. After that, we formed a line for each and every single division inside the campus and went straight to our rooms. The other units confiscated the phones of the other contestants from different divisions, while we surrendered our phones at the teacher's table because the unit in our room was so nice for some reason. We started making our newscast at 10:40 a.m. because the units gave us our articles for each news. After making our newscast, we double-checked all of the errors and printed out our scripts. If you want to see the script, it's in the link in the description below. We practiced our news and our newscast as well, and we got our lunch from the other units. We're supposed to finish at exactly 1 p.m., but they advanced it to 12:55 p.m. to go downstairs. Before we exit our rooms, my script was missing. I checked each and every single area in the room, and it was gone. I even told my scriptwriter about this, but she didn't know where it was either. So we went downstairs and went to a different room filled with other contestants. The rooms are organized and branded from different roles in radio broadcasting, such as anchors, news reporters, technicals, and scriptwriters. We waited for almost an hour, and I didn't continue to practice because I don't have my script. So I borrowed from my fellow broadcasters to practice my news, since they were taking a nap from waiting. After a few minutes, they called our division and went to the stadium, because that's where we're going to present our newscast. Unfortunately, I don't have the video about the newscast, and according to the judges, they'll record each and every single newscast from different divisions and send them to the respective divisions of DepEd. We didn't even got a chance to pray for luck, because the staff were in a rush. The entire duration of our newscast is a total of 5 minutes and 5 seconds. After our newscast, we returned to our rooms and waited for the Filipino radio broadcasters. While waiting, the unit finally allowed us to use our phones, but we still can't contact our coach or any of our allies in our division. I immediately went to the bathroom and recorded damage. Take a look!
Okay guys, so we are now here in the bathroom of St. Paul College, and right now I am hiding in the shower so that the members of the RSPC won't capture my cell phone. In this bathroom is a very special place, and if you're wondering why I am using my cell phone to record even though I'm hiding myself, is because here at RSPC we have a rule where we can't use our phones, but we have to do this as quickly as possible without getting caught. If you guys are wondering why is this bathroom a special place, let me show you guys. Okay, so in this bathroom is the place where Coco Martin got knocked out, and then right here is the place where Coco Martin tried to hide. If you guys are wondering why there are some parts of the bathroom are broken, it's because they use it in some of their scenes. And as you can see, the door on this part is completely broken, and so is this door right here. This is why this place is so special. And if you look right here, you can see the footprints of Coco Martin. OMG, they're right over there.
After that, we went downstairs and some TV broadcasters from Urdaneta City wanted us to have a small appearance to act as a content creator slash YouTuber. Luckily, they called the right person for the job. All of my fellow broadcasters pointed at me since, after all, I am an actual YouTuber. After helping them out, the Filipino radio broadcasters are finished, and we decided to go to 7-Eleven because the teacher said that we could buy some food and drinks. I bought 3 bottles of Popple and some Oreos because of the Oreo x Pokemon collaboration. After buying, we went to the utility van to go to the plaza, which is 1.1 kilometers away from St. Paul. I know that some of you guys are going to ask, Pakipi, why are you going to the plaza and not straight to Paing? Well, it's because there will be a dancing fountain and it is required for us contestants to watch it. Unfortunately, we got on the back side of the fountain, but we got a nice view since you can see the water fountains change in different colors and my phone almost got soaked. After that, we went back to Paing and take a rest. I woke up at 8:30 a.m. when the 2 Filipino broadcasters, Mariela and Angel, were in a room. I was surprised when I saw both of them in a room, and I immediately turned my entire body to Kuya Din since I couldn't go back to sleep due to their conversation. I decided to close my eyes for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I got up in bed and ate my breakfast. The teachers told us that the awarding ceremony will be in the convention center at 1 p.m. Since in the morning there will be a pageant at 10 a.m., the individual contestants went to the convention center because when it comes to announcing the winners, they always start with the individual contestants. And the pageant ended early. Us group contestants, however, got ourselves prepared at 12:30 p.m. And on the way to the convention center, one of our fellow staffers won in 3rd place in copy reading and headline writing category. We arrived in the convention center at 1:10 p.m. and we waited for 30 minutes and it's finally time for the group contestants. They first announced the winners for radio broadcasting in English and here's my reaction. Take a look. Guys, it's Radio Broad, it's Radio Broad. Radio Broad, Radio Broad, Radio Broad. When our school and division were announced, I was confused and shocked at the same time, since it is a triple tie in 5th place. So me and my fellow English radio broadcasters went to the stage to receive our certificates. Unfortunately, I don't have my certificates because after receiving it, Sir Melvin immediately told us to give it to him so that he can hang it to the award shelf in the guardhouse and display it, showing that St. Charles Academy is truly a home of champions, even though we won in 5th place. But that doesn't matter because in exchange, I got a gold medal for it during the moving up ceremony in May 24. As for the Filipino radio broadcasters though, they didn't got announced and these guys from Region 1 are the winners. Fun fact! These radio broadcasters are known for the trend "We're radio broadcasters" on TikTok. I didn't notice them at first until I saw the girl with the glasses, since she looks familiar to me, until I found her. So if you're the girl with the glasses who won in RSPC, I just want to say congratulations and good luck for NSPC. We're counting on you. From the San Carlos City Division. After the ceremony, we went back to Paing to take a rest for 20 minutes and the teachers told us to get ready because we're going to Vegan City using the bus, which is 8.2 kilometers away from Paing. I immediately went to the night market because they were selling kangkong chips made by the real Josh Mojica. I also bought an empanada as well since that is their specialty. We also went to Calle Crisologo to witness the historical background of Vegan City and to buy some souvenirs as well. Such as my new wallet from Vegan City.
Meanwhile,
I still don't have a membership card, but that's okay. But that's okay. But that's okay.
even took some photos as well for memories and for profile picture purposes. After going back and forth to Calle Crisologo, me and Kuya Dean went to Jollibee to buy a buko pandan sundae since it is new in their menu and it was so delicious. After eating, we went back to Paing and I even recorded myself trying out the kangkong chips and the empanada. Roll it!
Hello guys, so today I am here in Paing Elementary School located at Ilocos Sur, and today we're going to try out two foods here in Ilocos Sur. First, we have Kangkong Chips Original by Josh Mojica. Imagine, the Josh Mojica himself. Wow, this is my very first time trying out Kangkong Chips Original, and I'm actually holding this and seeing this in person. I just can't believe it. I am so excited to try this out. Smells fresh. Here's the texture of the kangkong chips itself. Whoa, it's so big. Let's give it a taste. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Here we go. Whoa. You know what this needs? A pinch of salt. And the batter, it's so delicious. It's so crispy. And this is also the classic flavor. So that's why I said it needs more salt. I'm gonna give this like a 7.5 out of 10. You better take some notes, Josh. Now we're done with the kangkong chips. Let's try out vegan specialty, the vegan empanada. Look at the size of the empanada. It's so big. And of course, we can't forget the suka. I am so excited. Let's give it a taste. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so good. I can taste the eggs and the vegetables. This is so delicious. Let's try it with some suka. Yeah, it's so good. It's so delicious. The crust. Oh my god, it's so good. I think I want to go with another bite with some suka, because this one, it has the meat. It's finally showing the meat. Oh man, now I understand why this is vegan specialty. I gotta say though, this is so delicious. You can taste the crust, the vegetables, the fluffy eggs, and most importantly, the meat. Especially with this suka though, it enhances the flavor itself. It enhances the flavor of the empanada with the help of this suka. It's like Jollibee's Chicken Joy and gravy combined. I'm giving this an 8.7 out of 10. This is delicious. Anyways, that's the rest of my food rating for today. Hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all again.
After recording, I took a bath, changed my clothes, brushed my teeth, and go to sleep. At 8 a.m., I woke up and everyone is now packing up their stuff because we're now going to leave in Ilocos Sur. I already packed my stuff in the middle of the night and I also got my clothes ready as well. I got myself ready and I said my goodbyes to the helpers in Paing because they gave us a place to rest for the competition. We put our stuff and ourselves on the bus and went to some side missions before leaving, such as going to the hidden garden to buy some pasalubongs, take some pictures, buy some drinks, and make a wish. That's where I got my profile picture because Kuya Dean wanted to take some pictures of me and him, so I tagged along. After 15 minutes, we bought our lunch in the nearest Jollibee we could find. We got a super meal that has a burger steak, chicken joy, fries, and the drink. After that, we went straight back to St. Charles Academy at 9:05 a.m. My mom picked me up from school and went home. I unpacked my stuff, told my mom what happened, and that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching my entire video about this year's RSPC, or the Regional Schools Press Conference, located at Ilocos Sur. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, we'll return to RSPC. But first, let's win in next year's DSPC with the help of my little brother, because he's now a freshman student and we will be together in DSPC. Hopefully, Sir Melvin, if you're watching this, please add my brother to
Yes.
English radio broadcasting. I am begging you. Look at this cute face. So that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. KP out. Goodbye.